Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This week we're going to be looking at a recent classic that's been given an upgrade. It's this, the PD36R Pro. The PD36R has been a mainstay of the Fenix range since its release a few years ago. We have sold a big number of these as a personal flashlight for a number of roles, from hunting, mountain rescue, through to everyday use. It was also part of our seasonal gift sets for the last 2 years. We've got 4 new ones out now, so I'll put a link in the description so you can check those out. So Fenix have decided to give this an upgrade. It features a lot of new elements that we've seen on newer models. Let's have a look at this unit and see what's what. Let's start with what is the same. The battery is a 5000 mAh 21700. It is the new V2 version of the 5000 mAh battery, but it's pretty much the same unit. So this also means the body tube is the same, within a few millimeters. This makes it fit the same mounts if you had them already before. To charge that battery, we have a USB-C charge port, which is hidden under this rubber cover. It's not everyone's favourite style of protection for charge ports, especially with newer models having hidden charge ports which are much safer. But to Fenix's credit, the rubber cover does have a strong bung to keep it in place, and the port itself is actually water sealed, so water can't get inside the internal workings and permanently put the torch out of commission. A hidden port style cover would also add a lot more extra bulk onto the unit, which has been designed to be as minimal as possible. So what's new? Let's start with the tail cap. The original PD36R had a single button tail cap and a forward neck selection switch. Quite common on a lot of Fenix models, but it's a pain to have to switch between the tail grip to a standard grip. The Pro has copied the trend of many new products, with a dual button tail switch, allowing you full control from the tail. It has sacrificed a bit of button protection with this style, especially for transport, but that's easily solved with a simple unscrew of the tail cap. A term will prevent connection and stop the light from activating. We then have the pocket clip. This time around it appears we only have a one-way clip. Is that a make or break for you? Let us know in the comments. Next we have the battery charge indicator. This isn't new, as the previous one was seated in the forward selection button. It has the green flashing, red flashing indicator, working down in 25% steps or battery capacity. This also appears solid red when charging and green when fully charged. We then move to the head. Reflector wise, we're pretty much looking at the same size and depth. What is different on the Pro model is the LED. This has been upgraded from the SST40 LED to an SFT70 LED. A much more powerful LED allowing much higher outputs. It takes its light from 1600 lumens to 2800 lumens. It also boosts the range from 283 meters to 380 meters. In terms of dimensions, we're looking at a length of 145.8 millimeters, a head diameter of 25.7 millimeters, and the widest part of the body being the body diameter of 26.5 millimeters. For weight, it comes in at 169 grams, including the battery. Operations wise, we have the same operation as other dual button tail cap lights. Main button for on and off, secondary button for to switch through the modes, hold to strobe. You also get instant strobe from off too. Output levels are as follows: Eco 30 lumens, low 150, medium 350, high 1000, and turbo 2800. Eco will reach out to 40 meters and last for 42 hours, low 90 meters and 19 hours, medium 130 meters in 8 hours 15, high for 225 meters for 3 hours 55, and finally turbo for 380 meters for 3 hours 30. The astute of you out there might be asking why the turbo has only a 25-minute difference between high, when it's over 3 times bright. Well, this is the thermal step down. While the PD36R and PD36R Pro are a nice compact unit, its size will limit the lasting power on high lumens. That head is just so small that it can't handle the amount of light before needing to step down to protect itself. So quickly, it will step down to a similar level as the high. This doesn't mean it can't reach turbo again. Just simply let the unit cool down and then you can bump it back up to turbo. Just be aware this may significantly cut down your run times. Also, you won't always be able to get turbo, as once the battery runs below a certain level, it won't be able to go up. Our advice? Simply use the torch on its lower levels for regular work, and then bump it up to the higher levels as and when you need them. If you need a light that can give you those higher outputs for longer, look towards the TK20R V2 or the TK22 tag, as they have a bigger head, meaning more metal to disperse that heat build-up. Where the Pro does have an advantage over the original is the constant running circuits. The PD36R gradually decreases in brightness over time to give it a longer runtime. The Pro, on the other hand, as long as it's not affected by thermal regulation, will continue to run until the battery nearly runs out, where it will step down to Eco. To give you a clearer idea on this, head over to myfenix.co.uk or check the user manual where you'll have our runtime graphs. This shows you the runtimes as if you were to turn the torch on at a certain level with a fully charged battery and just left it without changing modes. This shows any heating step downs and what the torch will do. This won't be representative if you switch it up and down through the modes. If you occasionally flick it up to turbo or high, this will impact your runtimes, even if it is for a few seconds. It's like putting your foot down on the accelerator in your car. Just popping down to the warehouse to check out the beam patterns. At the end of the month, clocks will be changing here in the UK, so we'll be able to show you these outside during office hours. So, in the box, we get a USB-C charge cable, holster, lanyard and spare O-ring, and your user manual and warranty card. So that's a rundown of the PD36R Pro. This is a nice upgrade that has taken the slim profile of the PD36R and given it a major boost. That tail cap is also a major thumbs up for us. So what do you think? Is 2800 lumens too powerful for this light, or is it just right? And what other lights would you like to see made into a Pro model? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching everyone, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and why not go back and look at some of our previous videos. We'll catch you next week.